Hey, I'm Christina from Hair Romance and welcome back to my channel. I'm here today with the lovely Stacey of Stacey Claire.
Hi guys, how's it going?
Today we're going to talk about short hair because obviously I can't demonstrate on my hair, but lovely Stacey is going to help today.
I have short hair, yeah. I'm excited for this because I guess to see how I can wear it differently because being a mama, I kind of wake up and I do this and that's all it does.
I really like how it looks. If you wake up like that, I don't wake up. I had a blow dry. This isn't close.
Yeah.
But I've got 3 easy hairstyles you can do yourself
Cool.
that are really quick, so you can have totally different looks with short hair.
Awesome.
Start with, you can wet down your hair, or you can start with wet hair. You want to make a really neat side part. Do you ever style your hair when it's wet?
No. And nor do I make it neat, which I just adore.
Well, it's something a little bit different. I always think it's a
Yeah.
little bit like Charlize Theron, like that sort of YSL tuxedo. It's kind of like a nice evening look if you want it to be a little bit more sleek or maybe for work.
Yeah.
And then by doing that really neat part with a tail comb, just allows you to give a little bit more polish. And I usually like a neat part with messy style as well for a bit of a contrast.
Yeah.
And on this one, I like to tuck it behind one ear. And on the hair that's a little bit longer, I like to comb that all together and bring it in front of the ear into a little bit of a point to create a nice shape.
Yeah.
I'm going into like probably a bit more detail here, but you could quickly do this, I think, in the morning.
Absolutely. And as you say, with wet hair, like I feel like it's definitely realistic for me to do that, and it would dry that way as well, which is just such a bonus.
And so as far as product, you can use a little bit of gel. I rub that between my palms, and then you can just sort of smooth that over with an open hand. I actually think gel's going to be a little bit too much. If you're not really a big fan of gel or you don't have it in the house, you can use hairspray as well. And I find a good flexible hairspray that you can comb out means you get a little bit more variety. You can have like a really sleek style one day and then brush it out for a messy style the next day. Where do you think you'd wear this sort of style?
Yeah, I would wear it out to dinner, definitely. I think that it would go with different things that I'm wearing. Like I like that this is a plain top, but it dresses it up, which is a really nice thing to feel that is quick to do, I guess, and feel a bit more put together.
So now we've tried a really sleek style. This next one is going to mess it up. And we're going to try and do like a really high volume quiff.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see. Yeah, because it's something I would never do, and I'm so surprised that you start so far back, because whenever I've done it, I feel like I've grabbed a few hairs at the front and then put a bobby pin in it.
Yeah, that's like a easy like 2-second style. But if you're trying to get something that's going to hold longer, starting at the back, using a round brush to blow dry your hair back away from your face, and then you can also back comb a little bit at the roots to get more hold. But you really want to try and direct all the hair back off your face, like the anti-Justin Bieber.
Yeah. We like that. Yeah.
No, I'm a bit of a believer now, but this one is just going to give you a completely different look. And I think as a nice contrast, keeping the sides sleek with a really high quiff can work really well, or you can mess it up. It's entirely up to you.
Yeah. I feel like this would be so amazing going out to dinner in like Bali. I feel like it sort of lends itself to being that salty hair.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Like summer hair, super easy. Yeah, use the texture you've got from beach hair just to kind of blast
Yeah.
it back off your face. Even just back comb a little bit. And then what you need to do is just sort of work out with the length of your hair. Every pixie cut will be a little bit different, just to work out where it's going to sit best for you. Back combing a little bit and then just adjusting until it sits right. It's going to look really crazy in the middle, but just keep going with it. It has to look crazy before it's going to get there. It's will give it something about Mary right now.
Yeah, yeah.
But we take it down. We get it to a good place.
I get to kiss the cute guy at the end.
And the secret weapon, I think, as well, is volume powder. It's one of my favourite products. I think it's great. It's really lightweight, which is great in short hair. and it just adds that little bit of extra hold. You like to sprinkle it in like salt. You don't want to, you can always add more, but you can't really take it out.
I like that. See, that makes sense to me being a food blogger. Yeah. I'm like, okay, yeah, you don't want to go overboard with the spices.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you can't make up for that.
Taste it halfway through and then see if it's not holding enough, you can add a little bit more and it's all set.
Awesome.
And then if you decide that you don't, if it's too high or you want to try and change it up, you can also wear it to the side. Just mess it around. And I think the way you style your hair, Stacey, is amazing. Just get your hands in there and just have a little play and you...
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you haven't really invested in a brush. So, I know that sounds completely crazy, but I mean, yeah. I'm so excited.
And of course I was going to have to throw a braid in there, Stacey, right? I didn't think you'd get away without a braid from Hair Romance. And never say that your hair's too short to braid. It is possible. I'm going to try and do a little Dutch braid. It's only going to be a few stitches of the braid just to kind of add a little bit more detail at the front. And it's a nice, interesting way to pin your hair back off your face.
Yeah, I love that. And I guess the benefit with it being so short, it's not going to take too long.
Yeah, exactly. So I start by splitting the hair into 3. And a Dutch braid is the opposite of a French braid. So instead of crossing over, you cross under. So you cross the left under the middle and then the right under the left. And then on the next section, add in a little bit of hair and continue with the braid. With short hair, you're only going to get a couple of stitches and sort of follow back. I like it's nice to go a little bit diagonally and then just grab a bobby pin to hold the ends in place.
Awesome.
But my biggest tip for always with braiding is to stretch it out. So once your style is there, pull at the sides of the braid, almost sort of rub them between your fingers, and this will just widen the braid, make your hair look a bit thicker, and just help it to sit a little bit better.
Which is nice, I guess, for the short hair because it could look
like
exactly. Because there's not as much hair there, right?
Exactly, and if you've got your scalp showing or something like that, you can just stretch it out. And I also like if there's any little pieces, you can actually add them into the braid with a pin because your hair's so short.
Yeah,
you can go kind of freeform. And with this little piece here, I'm just going to pin that in as well. Now, I don't know that braids is something that are as quick as doing just pinning it back, but it is something a little different if you want to try it with a pixie cut and a braid.
Yeah. And some days you just wake up going, today's the day I want to spend a bit longer on my hair and this is great. I could do this.
And the nice thing I think as well, a braid does actually hold pretty well. So it's nice if you do want your hair off your face for something totally different.
Yeah.
So thanks so much for watching. I hope you've been inspired to try something new with your short hair. Did you have a favourite style, Stacey? Which one do you think you'll try?
I actually think, I think I'm going to try all of them, 100%. But I just love this because it's just completely different and nothing I thought that I could have done with such short hair. So
another braid converter.
Yes. Thank you so much.
This has been so much fun. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Hair Romance and head over to staceyclaire.com to go check out Stacey's site as well. And if you want to see more videos, let us know in the comments below.
Yeah.
See you guys. Bye.